If reproach must be terminated, you must value direction. Somebody say direction. Everyone in reproach needs direction to come out of it. Stop trying to navigate your way out of the predicaments and impediments of life. You need to ask God, how do I come out of it? Expertise and experience are inconsequential when it comes to the battles of reproach. What you think you know, what you think you have experienced. One of the biggest problems that fights divine direction is expertise. Divine direction. Expertise clashes with direction. When God wants to tell you what to do, sometimes your experience tries to rise up. This thing doesn't make sense. This thing doesn't sound right. This thing is not normal. This thing doesn't make proper sense to come out of this battle. God knows more than you. In the Old Testament, if you discover the battles that we have fought and won, different direction. There are times God will tell Moses, stretch your rod. Another time God will tell Moses, let Aaron and Hur lift up your hand. Another time God will tell Jehoshaphat, begin to sing. And as they are singing, the enemies begin to fight themselves. At other times God will tell Joshua, walk around Jericho. You must understand that divine direction is the joker of champions. Divine direction is your escape route, your navigation out of the reproach of human life. You must understand, you must get to that point when David lost his wife, lost his children, and Ziklag was burned with fire. He inquired of the Lord in 1 Samuel chapter 30 from verse 6, 7 and 8, and he said, shall I pursue? Shall I overtake? He asked God 2 questions. God gave him 3 answers. Pursue, overtake, and without fail recover all. Trust in the Lord. God has the answer out of that battle. He knows how to bring you out of that reproach. He knows the right word. He knows the right route to take that will bring you out of limitation. When you depend on God for direction, he knows what to tell you. He said, thou shalt hear a voice behind thee saying, this is the way, walk in it. Hear me, child of God. Divine direction is the escape route from the reproach of life. Divine direction is the escape route from the battles of life. Divine direction is the navigation from humiliation. When God directs you, when God speaks to you, he brings you out of trouble. Trust in the Lord thy God. Lean not to thy own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him. He shall direct your path. The voice of the Lord is powerful. The voice of the Lord is full of majesty. The voice of the Lord breaketh the cedars. Yea, the cedars of Lebanon. You don't serve a dead God. You serve a mighty God. He's the same yesterday. He's the same today. He's the same forever. When God says yes, no man can say no. When God lifts you up, no man can bring you down. God is on your side. Power is on your side. Glory is on your side. Favor is on your side. God is on your side. God is on your side. God is on your side. Somebody shout fire. Somebody shout fire. Somebody shout fire.
Fire, fire, fire.
Somebody shout fire, fire, fire.
Fire, fire, fire.